Number 32, Wills.
Hi everybody, it's PJ Patterson, Chairman of Manly Warringah District Baseball Association, and I have a special invitation for any of you kids age 11 and up, and any of you parents out there who are curious about umpiring and want to get involved in umpiring the sport of baseball. Baseball is a wonderful sport. I think we all agree on that, but it doesn't happen unless we have a couple of really important people involved in the running of our teams. Obviously our coaches, our managers, our scorers, but without umpires, we cannot have a game of baseball. And it's really important that the umpires that take the field and that umpire our games know the rules and know how to act appropriately on the diamond, know how to control a baseball game, know how to signal properly, know how to do all of the really important things that umpires do that maybe you don't notice during a game, but they do, that are really important for the scorers to know what's going on, and of course just to establish a certain decorum around a baseball game. So we are running the Umpires Association, actually, the Manly Warringah Baseball Umpires Association, are running a Level 0 umpire course. So this Level O course is the introductory course to umpiring. It's a great course. I've done it many years ago. I did it, and I learned a heap of information about the game, a number of rules that I didn't know about, and of course I learned a lot about what umpires do, some of the signals that they make, and why they do some of the things they do. So I'd like to invite any and all of you to come and participate in this. Now in this video, or within this web page, that's this email I should say that's been sent to you, you'll have the links to all of the details to register and what's involved. It is coming up very soon. It'll be on the 17th of February. Now it's only going to run from 8:30 in the morning to about midday, 12 o'clock. And again, it's a Level O umpire course, so it's just to give you that taster, that introduction to umpiring. But there's a couple of reasons why I think it's really important to get your kids involved in this. Number one, and most importantly, it will give them a new perspective on the game. When you stand behind the plate, it gives you a different perspective on the game. And it actually helps to teach kids a bit more about the game and why we do things and the respect in the game and all the other things that are really critical about developing our young kids into classy baseball players. Number two, it helps all of your individual clubs. So one of the things we often struggle with is getting umpires to umpire games. So if we have a larger pool of umpires that are available to do that, especially if they're affiliated and associated with your club, then it will assist them in scheduling and making sure they have umpires for games. Number three, and most importantly, all of our clubs in our association pay a small fee to the umpires for umpiring. So for some of your younger kids, 11, 12, 13-year-olds, some extra pocket money on the weekend for umpiring a game or maybe two games, probably just one, as I suspect they'd be playing as well, but umpiring a game will actually give them a bit of pocket money. So it's something that will also teach them a little bit about earning money and the respect around money that goes with earning it and doing a job and earning money for a job well done. So that said, please give some consideration to having your children and yourselves, for that matter, come along to this umpiring course, and I really do hope to see you there. We're looking to build out and make sure that we've got plenty of fantastic umpires going through. Oh, and one final thing. Umpiring is actually a career path in baseball. Many people don't necessarily realize this, but there's some very good umpires that have come up through the system in Australia who now umpire in the Major League system, who also do ABL games, so the Australian Baseball League. And we actually had a couple of years ago, one of our umpires, Mark Roberts, who went to the U.S. and umpired a couple of games at the Little League World Series. So there's some really cool opportunities in umpiring. So please, I hope you give some consideration to registering and getting out there and learning more about umpiring. And just so you can see how much fun umpiring can be, check out some of these practice punch-out moves from some of our intermediate league players.
Number 32, Will Sweet.
Watch me whip, whip, watch me